Hello everyone and welcome to Wednesday with Fiona, and it's another pretty hot day. I've got my fan going in the background, so I hope it's not too noisy, and I'm in the middle of a complete reorganisation of my craft room, so I'm not going to put me on the little box so you can see what I'm doing, because you'll see all the mess behind me. So let's get rid of me and crack on. So today we've only got 3 more weeks, so it's the 10th today, 10th, so 10 from 21 days left of celebration for you to earn these fabulous hippos and the matching dies. So each one is a spend of £45, so if you spend 90 you can get them both. And what I wanted to do today, it's something that actually Stampin' Up sent out in their weekly updates, and I've stopped playing with them, and I thought, you know what, I just realised they're not around for much longer, so I'm going to make the most of them when I can. So I've got some blends. I'm going to be doing a bit of colouring, and as I said in the blurb, I'm going to do 3 different three cards the same, using the same stuff but adding bits to each one so that you can kind of see what sort of stuff you can add to it. So the first one, so I'm using Petal Pink as my base card, and then I've cut out with the new, it's in the annual catalogue, the new decorative circle. So I've cut out in Smoky Slate. It's quite a nice silk actually, because it's got, just get that back on the shelf, it's got these sort of little, I don't know what you call them, scroll effect almost. This designer series paper is also on celebration, and it's the I can't remember what it's called, the Rings of something, the Rings of Love designer series paper, and it goes with the tree lots dies. No, it doesn't go. It goes with the tree rings combination set. So that's the hybrid embossing folder and then all the dies. And then the stamp set is, which stamp set is it? Oh, it's the Ringed with Nature, which is why I can't see it. There it is, Ringed with Nature. So it goes with that set. And have I used this set? No, I haven't. I need to get going on it because I want to use something with the house. But as I said, celebration, we've only got 21 more days left. It's the 10th today, 31 days in August. Yep. So let's crack on with that. Tree rings. Okay. So £45 spend, 91.35, and you would get the stamps, the dies, and the designer series paper. So I've got a basic card base here, Petal Pink. I've got a piece of designer series paper, which I haven't measured, but the measurements will be on my blog later. I've got some white, what do we call this? White, oh for goodness sake, what's that with my brain? Baker's twine. And I've got, this is from the Stylish Shapes, and I'm just going to stamp my sentiment on that. So this is card number 1. So this is kind of a casual craft or beginner, and I'm just going to pop my, no, I've done this wrong. I need to have my picture up. Let's get my picture up. Yeah, I need to put my twine round before I stick it down. So, but that's okay, because now I've got my glue on, I can actually stick my, I can stick that down and then just tie the bow later. So it's going up to the edge of the card. There we go. So how is everybody today? As I said, it's pretty hot here. I had the dentist yesterday, which was actually much better than I expected. I was expecting him to tell me that I had broken a tooth and needed it out, and, you know, crown and etc, etc, and I was absolutely dreading it. And when he had a look, he said, "Oh, it's just a chip and it's not giving me any pain, so he's not going to touch it at the moment," which is great news. I was thrilled. But I've been to the dentist so much lately with my husband, I just thought, now it's my turn. I'm really dreading it. But anyway, and it was really hot last night, so I had a terrible headache all night. I've had a couple of cups of tea. I think the caffeine's helped, but my throat is very dry, so apologies if I sound a bit raspy. Now with this one, I'm going to stamp my hippo straight onto the circle. I'm going to do the one with the flower, so we're doing the same one on each one, and I'm just going to stamp him with basic grey. I could use Memento, but I'm going to use this one, basic grey, onto the grey. Oh, wrong one. I want the one with the flower. I thought he was the one holding the flower. Apologies. Let's get him clean and then pop him away. Right, start again. Take 2. So there we go, the one with the flower. And then straight onto the circle. Just move it up so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm not going to colour him in because he's on the grey. I might give him just a tinge of pink in his ears with the light flirty flamingo. And I'm going to paint his... Actually, I might do his tummy as well. Do his tummy in pink. And then we'll paint his flower a different colour. Now, because it's on the grey, the pink's not looking too kind of bright, which is good. Okay. Give him some pink cheeks as well. Okay, so that's that. And then the flower, we'll do it in, what's that, melon? Oh, polished pink. Yeah, let's do it in dark polished pink. Cutie. Keep that one out for the other flowers. And then I'm just going to pop him on there with some dimensionals. So you've seen how quick that's been really to put this one together. I'll make my screen a bit bigger so I can see what you can see. That's it. Okay. Right, dimensionals. The other thing I'm worried about, I've seen a lot of wasps around lately. I'm really hoping we haven't got a wasp's nest somewhere. Okay, so I'm going to pop that over so that will hold the twine in place. And then I'm just going to stamp my sentiment. So I've just got, I'm not sure actually, I'm going to get, oh, love you a ton, I might get that. I might just do the love you because I'm not sure there's enough room for the love you a ton. Oh, actually there is. And I'll just do that in the basic grey again. I'm just going to line that up on my grid paper. There we go. Perfect fit. And we'll just have that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to snip this bit so it's a straight end. Need another I might use my mini dimensionals. I'll just pop a little bit of combo. That's going to go, oh, that's quite a lot. That's going to go on to, there we go. Right, I'm going to need to undo my bow because I need to fit my, there we go. And then I can redo my bow. Just need to get that to stick down for a minute. Okay, so there we have card number 1. So that was really, I would say, it's a clean and simple and a relatively quick and easy card. So that's card number 1. Let's get some space. So card number 2, actually I can put my hippo away because I have already stamped, because I needed to die cut these 2. So I did those earlier when it was a bit cooler, and ran them through my mini cut and emboss machine. Oh, left him with a dirty ear. That's not very good, is it? Okay. So I'll just pop him away. But I will need to reuse the sentiment, I think, because it's so small. Okay, so what I've done this time, so it's the same, exactly the same card base. I'm just going to use my bone folder to get a crisp fold. And we've got the same circle, we've got the same twine, the same label, and the same designer series paper. But this time I have embossed a piece of petal pink with the Hive 3D embossing folder. And I'm just going to lay that down flat. Now I'm going to use tear and tape because of the embossing, the Stampin' Seal Plus might not pick enough of it up. So let's just pop some tear and tape, and it's called that because you literally can tear it. There we go. Whoops. Now, what am I doing with this one? So this is going to go on to my card base. The twine is going to go around the designer series paper. And I learned a trick. Instead of, I don't know if about you, but I always really struggle to pull up my tape from the ends. If you go in at the middle, she says, famous last words, for some reason it seems to be much easier. And then you go and just peel it off. So let's try that again. I mean, it's not helping that it's the embossing's kind of got higher and lower bits on it, but it is certainly easier than trying to find the ends, I would say. I can't remember who I saw doing it. It might have been Erica Serwin. She's an American demo. Right. So I'm just going to line that up. Pop that. And I'm just eyeballing it really, but hopefully it's straight. There we go. So that's that one. And then I'm going to wrap my twine around again. I'm not going to glue it this time. I'm going to wrap it around first. Actually, I'm going to colour this with my mint macaron blend first, and it's got mint macaron in the designer series paper. Now, yeah, I'll do that. I wasn't going to do it all, but I will. So all I'm doing is going over it, and it's changing from white to mint macaron. If you can see this, I'm literally just pulling it through. It's not perfect, but and also a lot of it is going to be behind the designer series paper. But why don't I see how much? Yeah, okay, so if I do it from there, and then from there. Let's turn it over, make sure I've got all of it. Just a little bit there. Okay, so that's the green, the mint macaron, and then we'll just wrap that around. So I know a lot of it that I've just coloured is going to be cut off, but it's better to have too much than too little. And it does look a completely different shade of green to, so that's the, and then that's it there, but it does look very different. And it's just to give it a little bit of colour. And again, I'm going to tie it on the right, and I want it to be quite high up. Just pull it right over again. Kind of want it to be sideways rather than top to bottom. Let's make it a bit smaller. There we go. Right, let's just, so I said I knew I was going to cut a lot that I've coloured off, but okay. Now I'm going to stick that down onto my embossed piece. Now I could use dimensionals, but I don't want it to then become a large letter, which makes it more expensive to post, so I'm just laying it flat. There we go. Now my hippo and my label. So I could do the label flat and then the hippo. Yeah, I think I'll do the label with dimensionals, just because it looks better, and then I'll colour my hippo in. Actually, I do need a strip of, what have we got here? So that's Poppy Parade, I think. Yeah, let me stick a bit of. So when I've completed my reorganisation of my crafting, I will do a little tour. But it is, as I said, a work in progress. So I just need a little strip of that. And I don't need it to go much beyond. That is going to go under there, so yeah. I wouldn't normally work out how to cut something by doing that, but just for speed. And that actually needs to go under there. So let's pop some Seal Plus on that. And then that's, there we go, that's perfect. And then the hippo, or the circle, is going to go over that, and the hippo go on the circle. The decorative circle. Okay. I'm getting the backs of dimensionals everywhere. Right, now what colours have we got? I've got some grey granite, some basic black. I don't think I need that actually. What was the basic black for? Let's do my hippo first. So his ears need flirty flamingo and some little cheeks blushing, and his tummy. So can you, well, I'll show you when I hold the card up, because I'm doing this onto white, the pink is much lighter and brighter, and this is the light flirty flamingo. Okay, and then the flower I'm doing in dark polished pink again. And then I'm going to go around the edge with the dark grey granite, just for some shading. Sorry, I should have got rid of my grid paper because it's got all my green on it. It's probably a bit distracting, so apologies for that. Let's do his toenails in pink. And his fingernails. I've just realised I need to do that leaf in green as well. I've got the mint macaron here still. And on that one. There we go. Right, so now the light grey granite. And I've gone over that little bit of flirty flamingo that I gave him on the cheeks, so it dulls it down a little bit. And I just need to blend those edges a bit. I do love colouring. I find it very therapeutic. I know lots of people don't. And it's like fussy cutting. I think you either love it or you hate it. Okay, how's that? Cute, cute, cute. I think cute, cute, cute. So I just need to do a little bit more shading. So it's basically like you're thinking there's going to be some shadow falling on him. So I'm just going to do it on the left this time. There we go. And when that dries, it will blend in. And as I said, I'm not going to put dimensionals on that because it would be too high up. Dimensionals on dimensionals would be just too high. So a little bit of Stampin' Seal Plus. Oh gosh, it's getting a trifle warm in here because I've got the lights on. Phew. Oh, I love him. So there's card 1, it's card 2, and then we'll go to card 3. So with card 3, I'm going to just, it's pretty much the same. I'm not going to colour the twine in. I'm going to use my blending brush and my petal pink, just so you can see what it looks like. I really need to do it on the bits that aren't going to be covered up, so let's keep that there. Okay, that'll do. I'll just turn my fan up. It's getting really hot. Okay, so again, I need my tear and tape to pop that on. Excuse me, I'm just going to have a drink. Right, and so going from the middle again definitely works. So much easier. Okay. So that way. Just going to line that up. And I didn't do my fold with my bone folder, so it's kind of trying to pop back up. So let's just give it a good crisp. There we go. So I'm going to wrap this round twice. I don't think I did it on those ones. I wrapped it round once. It needs to go around twice. That's why I've got such a long piece, I realised. There we go. So it uses up much more, not wasting so much. Do we want the... Yeah, I think I'm going to have the reds at the top, at the bottom, sorry. There we go. Start again. Why is it you can always do both perfectly on the first try when you're not on video, and then as soon as you're on video it just becomes, I don't know, like climbing a mountain. Okay, here we go. And I'll just pull that round a bit. Okay. Yes, I haven't wasted nearly as much on that one as I did on the others. Okay. So I'm just going to stick that on again. Right up to the edge. Okay. Need my thread to come down there. That's all twisted. Come on. Play nice, twine. So same thing again, I'm going to pop dimensionals. Can't tell which is the back and which is the front. Pop that there. And colour in my hippo again. So same thing, I'm going to do the flirty flamingo on the ear and the cheeks and the nails. And then I want the so this is the dark grey granite. And then the light. It's very quiet here today. I don't know if they're keeping the kids in out of the heat, but peaceful. Would be lovely to have some rain. Of course, when it does rain, the ground is going to be so dry that it's not going to be absorbed. You know, we'll end up with flooding. So it's a bit of a nightmare, the weather at the moment. And flirty flamingo tummy. Polished pink flower. I didn't do my sentiment on that last one. So I need to do 2 sentiments. I think rather than doing another love you lots, I might see if I've got a thanks handy. They're too big for that, yeah, they are. Sweet songbirds, how about that? A little note of thanks, will that fit on? It might do actually, let's try that. Put him away in a minute. Oh, perfect. So I'm going to do both of those and then I can use them for thank you cards. Lovely jubbly. Oh, he's so cute. I don't know what I'm going to do when they go. So I made my mini dimensionals. Right. Both of those. What did I? Oh, there they are. Honestly, finding anything at the moment is a bit of a nightmare. I think I'm actually going to use a glue dot. I think it's because of the heat. My glue is so runny at the moment. I don't really want to waste it. So let's pop a glue dot on there. Helps if you take the backs off the dimensionals. I was wondering why it wouldn't stick. Okay, and then finally, and then I'll show you the 3 of them together and see which one you like the best. And the instructions will be on my blog, www.stampingwithfiona.com. And if you don't have a current demonstrator that you shop from and you'd like a catalogue, I have the mini. I do have some annuals as well. I'd be happy to send them to you. And don't forget, all of these products that I've used are Celebration. Each one is requires a £45 spend, but trust me, honestly, I go on there, it doesn't take long to spend it. And quality is so good as well. That's what I like about Stampin' Up! Best, is you just don't have to worry, you know, the colours and the card and the ribbon and everything going with it, each other. So there we go. There's my 3 projects for today. So that's the, I would say, clean and simple, quick and easy. And I stamped straight onto the circle. Then these 2, we've got the embossing folders. And with this one, I coloured the twine. And with this one, I added the next step of using my blending brushes to add some ink to the card. And I just think he's so sweet. Which one do you like best? Do you know what I think? I think the green twine is quite effective. and maybe as well with the blending brush. So I hope you like them. Thanks for joining me. I'd love to hear from you. I'll be back on Friday with some more projects. I'm hoping to get my room sorted, so it could even be a tour of my craft room. But thanks for watching. Have a lovely day and take care. Bye for now.